Cool. We have 20 people. That should be plenty, and we're also recording. So today I want to start with giving you a quick demo on the Jira, like Jira navigation, filterization, and a couple other things, as well as Confluence page. So can someone confirm that you could hear me as well as see my screen so I can officially start?
Yes, you can see your screen and
Cool. Great. So Jira is a great tool, guys. You know, it could do so much for you. And now in terms of project management, in terms of reporting, in terms of monitoring activities and all kind of things. And we just need to know how to use that, right? And when you're filtering with Jira, there is there are ways you can do your filterization. Okay, let us go to our project. This is okay, so this is our project, right? Now, this is our project. Obviously, you guys are familiar with the roadmap, backlog, and the active board, right? Now, let's say we have multiple different type of tickets, right? Here we have stories, epics, bugs, task, spike, other things, right? We have 8-10 people working. We have QAs, we have devs, we have other people, right, involved. We have different statuses of each ticket, right? If you look at a ticket, we have different statuses. For example, right, actually you can see it here itself, right? Board. So we have different status: to do, in progress, code review, ready for QA, and whatnot. So let's say, you know, you want to filter out some tickets in certain status only, or you want to filter out tickets that are assigned to an individual, and it could just be yourself, right? And things like that. And how do you do that, right? So filters, right? You just simply go to filters. So in here, right, we only have backlog. If we look at the backlog, so this one that I have, it's no one is working on this one, right? It's just myself. So you probably won't see the other tickets, right? For example, test tickets or defects or task, because I am not creating any of this. I'm just using this board for your to give you example. So you won't see that many tickets here. We probably have here less than 20 tickets, 11 issues here, and maybe 9 issues here. So 20, exactly 20 tickets. But in actual environment, you might have like 200 tickets, 400, 500, whatnot, right? So if I need to give an example, like I can just refer to my own project. And let me grab something here quickly so I can show you. So this is one of the team. If I go to backlog, there are 19 issues in the active sprint, and we have 60 issues here. And yeah, so as you can see, we have about 80 issues here, and that's normal. Like, and it could be 100 plus 200 and more, but this is just, you know, an average board. Now, if you want to filter something, right? Let's say I want to filter all the issues that are assigned to me. So let's just say, let me just go to a filter, smart IR test cases, open bug, start soda. So you can start from here, right? So what do you want to filter? Now, I want to filter, first of all, you need to find out which project, right? So if you have multiple projects for IT solutions, we don't need to worry about the project because we only have one project, but here we have project, right? So let's say project equal to Which project? Zephyr. I would just do Zephyr ZP. So I'll give you an example in the IT solutions in a second, but because this has more tickets, so that's why I wanted to show you here. So I want to filter all the tickets from Zephyr now, and then what type of ticket? Let's say I want to filter bugs, and so you can issue type, not ticket. Issue type. If you want to do equal to or in, if you're doing equal to, you can only search one type of issue. If you want to do in, you can search multiple. And here you just need to put them under parentheses. So I just want to search for bugs, right? So project equal to Zephyr and issue types in bugs. And if I hit enter, see what happens. I'll see 97 issues because it's returning all the tickets under this project. And the issue type is bug. It's returning this. Now, if I just remove this one, right, guys, you can ask questions anytime you want. I just want to show you something that makes sense and it will be helpful for you once you go to the actual project, right? So see what I have done here. I just said project equal to Zephyr, and I did not give any other conditions. So this is going to return me everything that every type of tickets in every single statuses belongs to every single person within this project is going to return me everything. So now let's not do this. Let's go into this. I'm looking for only bug tickets. Now this is returning me all the bugs in every single statuses assigned to every single individual. Now I don't want that. I want all the bugs and the statuses, and I don't need closed tickets. I just need open tickets, right? So I can work on them. Bug and in. Let's do in again and see what type of status we have. So I need all the bugs are in. Let me see if we have new status. Probably not. Yeah, we do. New. Ready for QA. Ready for QA. Ready for QA. Do we not have it? Yeah, we should. We should have it. In QA. Let's see what happens.
It was there in the middle, ready for QA.
Was it there?
Yeah, capital QA.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what it is. Probably, yeah. Did not know it is case sensitive. Probably it's not entirely case sensitive. Let's see.
But yeah, I think they're gonna have to be in quotations.
Yeah. When you're writing multiple words, it has to be in quotation. That's right. Okay. So okay. Let's see. I'm surprised we don't have tickets in QA. Okay. We can do in progress. Let's see if we have anything in progress. This is good. This application is bug free, seems like. So let's see if we can do a story. Okay, so it seems like Zephyr does not have any bug tickets that are in these statuses. But if so we're not filtering bugs, which is good, right? This does not have any tickets in bug tickets in these statuses. However, like when I added stories, right? Since I don't have a good example of bugs, so I pulled the stories. So it seems like we have 6 stories. Now you can filter furthermore. You can we can add something else as well. Epic. Okay, so just one more. We can do other thing, project in, just to show you a little bit more in terms of filterization. So I can add another project. Yeah. Okay. See what happens. So we get 13 tickets in this statuses. And I'm sure if I remove this, you're probably gonna get a lot of tickets. 1,000 plus. Okay. Now I'll break this. Let's see in development if we have anything in development. In development. Okay, 89 tickets, right? So this is a good example, and then you can do order by created date, probably. Created date. So you could do ascending or descending depending on what you want to see. Like I usually do descending. So that's your filterization. So you're looking for the tickets in these two projects, Zephyr and KIO. The issue types are bugs, stories, and epic. And the statuses are in new, ready for QA, in progress, in development. That's what you're looking for. I can give you a small example, and you can narrow it down, like, an assignee equal to whomever you want to filter by. Let's just say, okay, let's just do it here. And assignee, if you just want to look for one person, you can just do equal. Otherwise, you can do something else. You can do in. So assignee, I probably don't have any tickets because I don't work. Okay, let's see. So usually it will enter the ID of that person. Basically, it will automatically do that. I have one ticket. Okay, good. So that's it. Basically, that's it. Let me show you one example, right? What in a real time. So this is my QA tickets, right? If you look at this is my actual work. Like these are the filters I have created to kind of find the things I need easily. Like for example, overall bugs for particular project or the Scrum team. Overall open ticket. This is another team, overall bug, and then here I have multiple teams. So this one I'm saying, like, I want to see all the QA tickets. So regardless of the type. Okay, let me just quickly show you here. So this is my board, right? Before I go there, let me show you. So these are the 10 teams I manage, right? So these are the 10 teams, and it's a lot. And how do I maintain this, right? In terms of overseeing and this and the tickets and what in our queue. So I just create a very simple filter, right? Project equal to these three are the main project, and then issue types in bug, story, epics. These are the three things I'm interested in. And the status is I'm only interested in tickets or in manual QA, ready for QA, or in QA. These are the things I am interested in. And this is the board I monitor every day. I just make sure that we keep this board clean. Unfortunately, we have 17 tickets. That's mean QA team has a lot of work this week, today. So if you look at this one, right, look at this, right? So we have different tickets in QA. So that's when we need to work on it and close them. And the types we have story, we have epics. We don't have bugs, but stories and epics. So basically, these are the things ready for QA. We need to go do our execution. And if I can show you here. Okay. So okay, here you go. So these are the board, right? Similar to the boards you guys are working on to do blocked, in progress, in development, in preamp review. So look at this. This is where we start working. And if you look at, so this is one of the team, right? If you look at this, right? Now we QA have to come here and we have to start grabbing these tickets and start our execution. So ready for QA, I mean dev done, and then we have to start our execution. So let's see if my team has created any test cases, which they should, but they didn't. So ideally they should have created test cases. So definitely we are very behind. Let's see. Either we are behind or busy. So 2 tickets does not have test cases. Search.
Your team should hire some of us so we can get the job done faster.
Yeah, man, we are so busy. You have no idea. Let me see another, what is it? Scrum team. So this one, at least I believe this one should have something. Yeah. So test cases are created, defects are logged, meaning test executions happening here. This is another team. Same here. So this team is good. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, this one is good. So this is good. Now let's look at another one. Kingfisher. So, we have 2 days remaining. Look at this. Like our sprint ends on Wednesday. So we are so busy right now. Every single team finishes their sprint the same day. That's a problem for me, but it is what it is. So as you can see here, like, this team is also good. Sunrise, let me see. Sunrise should be good. Oh man. Don't even know if this is testable. Yeah, it is testable. Well, this is Tamid. He's working on it. He seems like he's behind too. Okay. As you can see, we are very behind. Anyway, that's good and bad. All right, moving on to, let's continue, right? So I was showing you the filterization. I hope you're clear on that. That is something you need to do when you work, and it's very easy, and you will practice it with IT solutions. Now, secondly, these are a little bit on the high level stuff. I don't think you need to worry about it. So here what we have done, if you look at this, right, this is a different type of ticket altogether we have created, and this ticket type is service level ticket type. So what we have done, we have identified, you guys know how Epic and Story works. Now here we even created another parent level ticket for the Epic. So we Okay, so look at this. You know how Epic has stories, right? Epic is a big requirement. Stories are a smaller requirement. And you can see this here, right? And we learned this. But here we even created even higher hierarchy ticket called service level ticket. And this is even bigger requirement than an Epic. And we have and you may never see a service level ticket when you go to an actual work, but this is something we're doing here. We're practicing here. We have created multiple services. I think we have 115 services. Within those services, we have identified like a major functionality, and we created epics underneath that, and then stories and test cases and all of that. Don't worry too much about it, just giving you a little exposure so you can see and learn a little bit about this. Nextly, like this dashboard. So what I'm showing you here is how much you can do with Jira. How much you can do with Jira. It's endless stuff you can do with Jira, and Jira is configurable, and your admin could if they give you the admin access or read and write access, you can do a lot, but the admin can do so much with it, and you can see, right? So here we have created a filter to add and show. Give me 1 second. These are different teams. And Hawks is another one. Hyderabad Cats is another one. T-Rex is another one. Raptor is another one. Cool. These are different teams that I support. And so this is a team view, right? Now, if I want to see what this team is working on, all I have to do just, obviously we have this filter created, and I just have to come and see, click on this and see exactly what they're working on, and the timeline, start and due date and everything, the statuses, everything is here for each of the services. And then underneath that, each of the epics, and below that, each of the stories. So these are really cool things and advanced stuff, right? Which you may not need to worry about, but I need to show you so you're aware of it. You at least know a little bit about it. Yes, brother, somebody have a question?
I just wanted to know, like, are all these teams working in one project? Or
No, these are multiple projects. These are multiple projects.
okay.
Yeah, so don't worry so much about this, Tim. These are examples I'm showing you for your learning purpose. When you have a job, you'll be working in one project. You'll be focused on one thing only, hopefully, so you're not confused. So this is team view, and this is still we're in Jira, right? And then this is project view. So look, this is team view, this is project view. 3 projects here: KIO, Foundry Services, Zephyr. So you can see even project view of what's happening. So these are cool things to show you. Apart from that, I think I still have more things to show you. Okay, now MVP. Let me see what else I can show you.
The dashboard.
Sorry?
The dashboard.
Dashboard, yeah, I'll show you dashboard in a second. Okay, yeah, we could so if you look at the dashboard, right? So this is even cooler. You can do a lot with that. With the dashboard, you can create reports and stuff. I have created some of this. Let me show you test report. Let me see if this is. It's empty. So FTS dashboard. Let's see. Okay. So this one in one place, see what I have done, right? I have these are all configurable. So so this is in dashboard. what you're seeing is nothing but filters behind it. So you create filter and you kind of consume this filter in this dashboard, and it reflects here nicely, and everything is in one place. So here, FDS project. So for this project, I want to see all the open bugs. So here in different statuses, look at this, all the open bugs in different statuses: draft, accepted, backlog, blocked, in development. 83 tickets are here in different statuses, bugs only, right? Here, I want to see all the tickets, overall open tickets by statuses, not just bugs. I'm talking about everything. And here I broke it down. Look, stories, 110 stories, 64 bugs, 1 incident, 1 spike, 1 task. And each one of them you can see in different statuses, right? And each color represents something, right? So you can see this here. Now, FTS overall open tickets in current sprint. So here I'm interested in issues in current sprint only, nothing more than that. Like sprint is 2 weeks, right? So I just want to see issues in current sprint. That's all I'm saying. Here, automatically, it gives me countdown of that sprint, right? We're in current sprint is 21, 2 days remaining. So it gives me countdown automatically. And now here, what are we doing? These are the list of issues that are going on right now in the current sprint. That's what it's showing. And that's it. This is average number of times in statuses. So this is just kind of average, how much time is spending on each statuses, the tickets. So this is cool, right? You can see everything in one place. This is the dashboard. It's the for QA front-end dashboard. I use the same template. This is configurable, like you can edit it, you can go here and make all the changes you want. You can change different template and things like that. Now, to see where these things are coming from, right? Like I was showing you before, the filter, if you click on any one of them, right, it will take you directly to the filter. So I use, for that particular one, right, I use this filter. Take a look at this. So I use this filter for this board. Look at this. So guys, so far so good. Are you with me?
Yeah, Khalid bhai, I have a question. So, who will be responsible for creating the filter?
Filter. It's not mandatory. What I'm showing you when you go to work, this is advanced stuff, right? This is, none of these are mandatory. This is how you work efficiently in an organized manner. And these are, so my goal is to make you an expert and give you everything you need before you go to the job, not just you know, not just to get by, also to be an expert in the material. And if you can understand this, if you can practice this, you're gonna be a pro, and it'll be impressive. So what you need to do, you guys need to, I'll share this recording, watch it, and try to create these things, right? For example, you want to create a dashboard, just go ahead and click here, create a dashboard, name your dashboard, and then start from here. And then who do you want to give visibility to, right? You can give visibility to the people or the group from here, or you could keep it internal. If you want to create a filter, you just go here, click on view all filter, and then from here you could create a filter, right? So things like that you should do, practice, right? Yes, someone else had a question. Fazlul Haq.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wonderful.
Can you hear me?
Yes, brother.
Yeah, I'm just joined today and I was going through all the recordings. You sent me all the classes. I gone up to third class, I believe.
Okay.
But when you were just explaining this one, you showed there is a spike. What is the spike here?
Yeah, I will explain Spike, but brother, since you joined just now, this is probably not the best time to join the class, but that's good. You're active. It's very, very good. I will share a date for the new group, new batch. So I would recommend you to join there. But that's good. You're active. You're learning. Anything you learn is good. But this will confuse you because this group, they are very, very ahead of the game we're all about to finish. So we'll start in next couple of weeks. The spike is a type of issue. Spike we use to research something. So if you go here and create a issue type as spike, if we have right here spike, we could create it just like we would create a bug ticket or any other type of ticket. But spike we are using to research something. That's about it. It's just an issue type. Different project could use it for different purposes, but we are using for research, basically.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so we were talking about the dashboard and you could create the dashboard and whatnot. We will move on to Confluence page, right? So these are the things like Jira can do, right? And Jira can still do a lot more. You could create plans. We have plans here. Plans are the things we kind of covered, but let me show you plans. Did we cover plans? No, probably not. Yeah, so this is plan. We already talked about it a little bit. Let's see. Last one. Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, moving on to Confluence page. So Confluence page. Okay, so quality assurance. So guys, before, like back in the days, people used to use a lot of shared drive. People used to share folders. There was shared drives, right? And everybody can view and share things in shared drive, but that concept has disappeared. Now, Confluence page is very, very popular. And this is a page, right? You know, it's shared, accessible, and it is also Jira family, the same family provide these features. Now here, this is also permission based, right? You know, if you're in the project, you'll get permission to this, and you could come here and create a space for you. Like for me, I created quality assurance page. This is where I keep all of my stuff, right? And not just for me, you know, this is something like, you know, my entire team can view and follow the processes. For example, anything and everything like I need, I have it here. To give you an example, let me see, where do I start? QA testing process, right? This is the testing process I have created. Now this process, my team must follow. So I have it in the shared drive. They have access to it. They go and follow this process, right? I have process how to create the bug documentation, bug workflow, things like that. I have process here in place. So they would come and see it and follow that process. I have a test plan in place. This is the test plan that could, and you guys worked on test plan. So they would come and see this test plan. And it's not just for my team, it's for also everybody, the project manager, client, scrum master, developers, they can come and look at it, right? My automation testing plan is here. Performance test is here. Agile, right? You know, agile, story and epic. This is not just for my team. I created this for overall project. Everybody should follow this. So as you can see, like this is working as a shared drive. This everybody has access to it and whatnot. I have definition of done, definition of ready, DOR and DOD template here, what it means to be done and ready, things like that. It's described here.
Mujibur, where is this? Where did you upload this in, Gerald?
This is in Confluence.
Okay.
This is a Jira plugin, right? This is just like documentation or shared drive that gets shared. Remember in our Agile, was it Agile or SDLC methodology, we had a CM library. You could consider this as a CM library, right? Where all the files are being stored, right? This, you can consider this as the CM library. You can consider this as a shared drive. So that's what it is basically. What else I can show you? Defect reporting, how to report a defect. That's everything is there. QA demo, like every single recording that we are doing, we have it in one place, so we could refer to it and anyone can refer to it. What else? Okay, so out of work, right? If anybody needs to take a day off, I have defined the process, what they should do before they take a day off. So everything is organized, right? You know, that's all is there. Everybody has to follow those processes. Overall project status, I have it here. So this is even more complex stuff, right? I have everything here that one needs to see about the project, what's happening and what are the different statuses. This is something I just started recently, end-to-end test plan. Projects. I have started this page recently and then we'll continue to work on it. And that's it. So basically the purpose of this, and I don't want to go through each one of them. This will take you 5 days and there's no need for it. You have learned how to create test plan. You have learned how to create test cases. You have learned how to create a bug, how to report them. All of these things are here. So we don't need to worry about it, right? Now, you need to understand how to use them, right? You need to understand how to use Jira. You need to understand how to use Confluence page. So that's why I'm showing you this here. What I want you to do next week, right? Between now and next week, right? Start creating filters, right? Create a filter that returns everything that is assigned to you, regardless of status. Redwan, are you on the call, brother?
Yes, brother. Assalamualaikum.
So can you please take notes so we can send out what is required of everyone?
I have assigned Hussein, brother Hussein. He's gonna take notes.
Oh, perfect, cool. So first assignment is to create a filter that returns everything that is assigned to you. And I say everything, every type of tickets, irrelevant of the statuses of those tickets. That's one filter. Next filter should return everything, every type of ticket is assigned to everybody in your project. And the statuses are not enclosed. What are the statuses we have? Let's just see quickly. Code not code. Okay, so everything but everything but the last one, which is done. Everything but last two, ready for PO review and done. So second filter, return every type of tickets assigned to every single individual, and the statuses should not be in PO review or done. Two filters. And the third filter, return every single type of tickets assigned to everybody in QA, and ready for QA. So essentially what I'm saying for you to create this, basically QA tickets. Okay, so 3 filters here. So that's what you're doing, right? Individually create 3 filters, name your filters, because since 10 people working in one project, when you're naming your filter,
Excuse me, Kadir,
put your name.
what was the last filter in QA and what was ready for QA?
In QA and ready for QA.
All right, thank you.
When you're creating your filter, put your first name and then the filter name, what the filter should do. That's so that way we can segregate those filters. Create a dashboard that represent. Let's just go to this dashboard. Create a dashboard that looks like Issue Navigator. Here, this is it. All right, let's go to a dashboard. I will share this screenshot with you guys. Okay, so this one basically open bugs, overall open tickets by statuses, overall open tickets in current sprint, and the sprint time. See if you can create it. Research, watch some YouTube videos. It's very simple how to create this. Where should I post this one? I should post this one. Excuse me. In the main group. I hope everybody's in this channel. So here you go. So the 4th assignment is to create a dashboard, right? Okay. Is it clear, guys? 5th assignment, to the leads. Can you guys see if we are able to configure Confluence page to the Jira board?
I was looking at Confluence. There are so many Confluence apps. Can you show us which one is it?
When you see so many Confluence apps,
You have
all
to,
we're looking. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah.
All
So
we're looking for this Confluence page, just the plain version where you can go and write some things. I will look into it. You do the same, and then we can see if we can configure it.
Mamoon is right left of Jira, right top left. The squares. Once you add, you're gonna see discover, and it's gonna say Confluence. Then it's gonna say try Confluence.
okay,
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so to the leads, configure Confluence link. Once you have it there, start creating pages like, you know, QA page or QA space, something like this, or quality assurance. And let's start adding things, right? You know, let's start putting your test plans there, test cases there, Jira process, bug process, everything there. Okay. Now, all of these things that I mentioned now, leads should create a task ticket or spike ticket or whatever type of tickets on your dashboard for each one of them. and just create one ticket and assign. Obviously, you cannot assign the same ticket to everybody, but what you can do is, right, underneath that, mention them, right? You can just create a ticket. If you have a ticket here, right? Let's open this ticket. You can put them in the descriptions and you could mention them. It will give them a notification. You can put that on the comment section, things like this. So that's that. Any questions, guys? Cool. No questions means you guys understand everything, hopefully, or you understand nothing, but we'll find out next week. Now, my question to you guys, unfortunately, we didn't go over the project or anything. I fully trust the leads in their ability to lead you guys, especially for this week. Now, have you guys created any bugs for your projects? Any one of the teams, have you guys practiced creating any bugs? Did you guys find any bugs in the project?
Yes, I created a bug, whatever stories was assigned to me.
Cool.
I mean, I created multiple bug stories.
Nice, thank you. And which team you're under?
Team Mango.
Mango. Mamun, have you reviewed their bugs?
Yeah, I'm constantly commenting and giving feedbacks on their bug tickets and everything.
Okay, cool. Any other team? Redwan, your team, did they create any bugs?
Yes, we have about 8 to 9 bugs created.
Cool, let's leave it at that for now. Ashfaq, what about you?
Yes, my team members found quite a few bugs. We're gonna be reviewing that this week with all the members.
Okay. Is Ishtiaq here?
No, Istiak is not here. He asked me to fill in for him.
So do you guys have any bugs in your board?
Yeah, we have about 5 bugs created on our boards.
Okay, cool.
Our sprint.
Unfortunately, we cannot go over them now. Next week is going to be very, very crucial. Can we, so on top of what we discussed now, guys, let's put some more efforts. You guys are doing great. Let's continue. We are almost there. So this sprint, right, we keep modifying. We are not finishing because of the obvious reasons. We have multiple things happening. Can you guys leads, can you guys review all their work and close out this sprint and move on to the next sprint? Make next sprint 2 weeks long. And I don't think we need 2 weeks, really. I don't think, but make it 2 weeks long. And add all the rest of the tickets. That needs to be, that's the remaining tickets, right? Add rest of them, put them under the sprint, let them create test cases and execute and all of that. And then we'll review everything together. And actually, one correction, do not close the current sprint because we have not gone over the bugs and the plan for those, right? We have not gone over the triage calls. We have not gone over the bug reviews and things like that. So let's leave it there. Can you guys modify the current sprint, make it, give it end date, probably not next week, week after, which is 29th, end of the month. Can we please do that? Modify current sprint. Next week, we'll just review what we talked about today, and also we'll try to review some of the work. And the 29th, we'll close out the sprint, and hopefully, we'll be done with the project the 29th, if not the following sprint. So requesting you to modify the current sprint, make the end date to the 29th, add all the remaining tickets to do everything. Test case creation, execution, defect logging, and then we'll see like, how many of those we need to fix and whatnot. All right. Any questions, concerns, suggestions?
Just to go over, so the leads are going to be extending this current sprint 2 more weeks, and all of the remaining items need to be included inside this current sprint.
Right.
And the sprint goal is to create test cases, execute tests, and log defects and close defects.
But I did have a question. Are we including all of the remaining user stories in the current sprint, or are we making a second sprint and adding it to that?
Current sprint, only one sprint. We are not closing current sprint, unfortunately, because
One
we
thing,
have not. Yeah.
one thing I noticed in Jira is you can open 2 sprints together.
What do you mean? Do you want to share your screen?
Sure. Sorry. So here in sprint 1, we still have the sprint 1 work, and then in the backlog, we can have a second sprint and add the second sprint work here separately.
So this might be automatically showing you second sprint, because, or unless you have started second sprint. Can someone else see in their board what you're seeing? That should be backlog. Second sprint should show as backlog. Let's see what is my sprint 1, unless you have like some point created. Yeah, so you just need to do delete sprint 2. You just need to delete sprint 2. It should show sprint 1 and then backlog. Everything else is in under backlog. So at some point you might have created sprint 2. See, this is good, right?
Yeah, so that's what I was asking. So are we adding this to sprint 1, or are
Yeah.
we sprint 2 and adding these to sprint 2?
Yeah, add everything to sprint 1, and this is not normal flow, guys. And the reason we cannot close sprint 1 because we have not gone over those defects. We have not gone over outstanding work item, and we need to do that in order for us to complete our sprint 1. So we will do the best practices and go over everything, and we'll prioritize those bugs, and we fix some of them. We may defer some of them, so you get your practice done there. So let's just modify it and let's do it like this. Cool. Any other questions, guys? I have 6 minutes before I need to drop. You feel free to continue, you guys. It's up to you. You can continue. I'll stop recording now.